Clerk, can we call the council meeting to order, please?
Lennon.
Here.
Roywood.
Here.
Leisha.
Here.
Fate.
Here.
Pabon. Ruiz. Aaronella.
Here.
Carmichael.
Here.
Please excuse Alderman Ruiz and Alderman Pabon.
Second.
Motion to excuse Alderman Ruiz and Pabon by Lennon, second by Carmichael. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. If we could all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and please remain standing. Pledge allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If we could please keep in our thoughts and prayers the men and women we have on the street tonight. Thank you. If anybody wishes to address the open forum, please step forward to the podium, state your name and address. Ms. Yadira.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Yadira Padilla, and for those who don't know me, I'm a resident from the First Ward and a city communications intern this summer, JSA chapter president, and youth organizer. 2 weeks ago, I had the honor of participating in Zacatecas, Mexico's youth government and representing my city. I was the youngest person to participate, and it was the first year that the program had representation of Mexicans who lived in the United States. During this program, I got to take the seat of an actual state representative and worked in the House of Representatives. I will be honest, I did struggle a bit since my Spanish wasn't perfect, but I went in with the mindset that I needed to show how powerful young migrants were. I came out of my comfort zone and made a minute speech. The next day, I also got the chance to debate in Spanish, which made me so proud since it's what my club JSA stands for. But what I'm most proud of is the legislation that I created. I was talking with my group about possible topics to write our legislation on. Once I brought up the topic of mental health, my group began to tell me that people in Mexico didn't have public access to mental health, especially in their schools. I was completely shocked. I then knew that this legislation had to be passed. I fought hard and made sure this legislation was recognized. Overall, I learned so much about how the Mexican government works and how different it is from the ones in the United States. I had an amazing time, and I can't wait to bring my skills back to my community here in Berwyn. And I also wanted to share this experience with you all because I gained a unique perspective of what it feels like to be a person in a country where my language wasn't the primary language. Thank you all, and have a great rest of your night.
Thank you, Yadira. Anybody else wish to address the open forum? Well, I have one item. So every year, the West Suburban Conference honors athletes, coaches, and they have a 100-year list of all the athletes and coaches that they honor. Well, this year, our very own rec director and Morton basketball coach, Tony Martinucci, made that honorable. So I'm going to read a little blurb about Tony. He's the winningest basketball coach in the 100-plus year history of the school, Morton West, and Martinucci revitalized the program, which had struggled since their entry into the West Suburban Conference. Prior to Tony's arrival as head coach, Morton recorded losing seasons in 14 of the 17 previous years, and the Mustangs had not won an IHSA regional title since 1972. Martinucci posted winning seasons in 18 of his first 20 years. He won the WSC title in 2008, 2009, and 2015, and was crowned as IHSA regional champions in 2004, 2009, 2014, 15, and 20. Martinucci, who is the current dean of the West Suburban Conference basketball coaches, has won 377 games in 23 seasons. So I thought it was only fit that we honor Coach Martinucci. Because the guy doesn't have a statue, we're giving him a trophy. Coach.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Come on up here. Some of the guys that are here, come on up here.
Congratulations, Coach. We'll get to that 400 sooner or later. Nobody else for open forum, Alderman? Anything for open forum? Hearing none. Item C1, please.
Item C1 are the minutes of the Committee of the Whole and the regular meeting of August 8, 2023.
I'll make the motion to approve the Committee of the Whole and regular City Council meeting minutes of August 8th, 2023.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Fay to approve the Committee of the Whole and regular City Council meeting minutes of August 8th, 2023. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Alderman?
I'd like to make a motion that we bring J2 forward.
J2.
Second.
Motion by Leisure, seconded by Carmichael, to bring forward J2. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item J2, please.
Item J2 is a communication from Chief Semaglia regarding the Life-Saving Recognition Award to patrol officers Christopher Swissionis and Jaime Acosta.
I move that we concur with Police Chief Michael Samaglia's recognizing patrol officers Christopher Swissionis and Jaime Acosta for their bravery and professionalism by awarding them with the Life-Saving Recognition Award for their efforts on August 7, 2023.
Second.
Motion by Leisure, seconded by Lennon, to concur with Chief Semaglia and congratulate Patrol Officers Christopher Swissionis and Patrol Officer Jaime Costa for their bravery and professionalism for their actions on August 7th, 2023. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Jaime and Chris, come on up.
Your Honor, before we present the officers with the Life-Saving Recognition Award, Miss Rose Skirha, the victim of the house fire, would like to come up and talk to the officers. Her house was on fire, multiple buildings that day. The officers forced entry into a burning house, carried her out of the house to safety. That's what I'm recognizing them for, but she wants to thank them personally.
Most definitely.
Officers, can you come up, please? This is Officer Jaime Acosta, and this is Officer Christopher Swissionis.
I want to thank you both for risking your own lives to come in and save mine. I'm so grateful I didn't get any burns, I didn't get any injuries, I was carried out so fast. And I'm so grateful to you and proud of both of you. And I'm lucky to live in Berwick where I have such fine police officers. Thank you. I also... Thank you. Can I talk about the boys now or not?
Sure.
I don't know if the two boys are in the audience here that knocked on my door to tell me my house was on fire. If they are, would they please stand?
I believe that was these two boys. That was these two boys.
No, they were neighbors.
Oh, were there some neighbor boys? Okay, they're not here.
But I would like to maybe publicly apologize. When they knocked on my door, I explained that the man next to the house started on fire. I heard banging on his door. I had my windows open. It's a hot day. And I looked out and I thought, well, who are these boys? I know them. I don't think he knows them. And then he ran in the house. And then a little while he was out in the yard. He was shouting, wrote my name, Roseanne, 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 and I couldn't hear what was that in the house. I couldn't hear what was in between. I thought they were trying to break in my house. So when they came to my back door, I opened the door, I had the chain on, and they said, get out of your house, it's on fire. And I thought, well, do they want me to open the door, so I'll go out and they get in my house. So I didn't open the door. I ran to the front of my house. I thought, get my keys, I'll look out the front door and see what's going on. And of course, when I got to my living room, my door is on the north side of the living room, and on the south, I saw 6-foot-high flames. I go, oh my God. I was going to open the door and go out, but before I could, the policeman came in, picked me up, and said, no, you got to get out of here right now and care of your safety. So I want a public apology to those boys for thinking they were trying to, rob my house, and here they were trying to save me. God bless the officers and the boys, and I'm so grateful to all of you.
Let's go up here so I can give the officers their awards and take a picture with the mayor. Watch your step.
I should say he kicked the door open before I had a chance to open it. I forgot about that part.
Take some with your family stuff. Cost of families? There you go.
And also, glad that nothing happened to officers, families. I was just devastated by the loss of their husbands. Wonderful families.
Thank you, guys. Item E1, please.
Item E1 is a communication from Berwyn Development Corporation Executive Director David Hulsberg regarding the Always Welcome project.
I move that we concur with the Berwyn Township's request to hold Berwyn Sunday markets.
No.
No, it's-
No.
E1, Richard.
Before we do that, though, we have Joseph Mondragon and the president of the Berwyn Development Corporation Board. They'd like to just make a quick statement, please.
Good evening. In your packets, you will have the renderings that started from a collaboration with Berwyn Bungalow, and residents and businesses. This discussion came about because of the Supreme Court ruling in June 2023, and Joseph will elaborate on this wonderful collaboration.
Mr. Mayor, city leaders, we live in a world now where, we hear about the disenfranchised and the marginalized becoming more and more attacked on every level. We're fortunate in our community that we've not yet seen what's happened at the national level. And I think a large part of that is we've had an administration and a leader that has always been provided a welcoming city for all of us, has always been supportive of those that are marginalized, and certainly supportive in this particular case of the LGBTQ plus, IA plus community. We hear about these things all the time, and I think for us in our community, it's always humanized when there's someone within our community that expresses their passion about what they believe is right, not only for herself, but for everyone else. So this initiative was really born out of one particular individual in this room, if she feels comfortable and is willing to share what really brought this about. It moved me, it moved the BDC, it moved the board members to act upon something that we probably should continually be doing all the time. So, ladies and gentlemen, Marge Paul, who brought this forward, would like to share her story.
Thank you, Richard. I am a longtime, very proud member and resident of Berwyn. I'm also a lesbian, and I was the first lesbian elected to the Berwyn City Council. Prior to that, I was a longtime member of the Berwyn United Neighborhood Lesbian and Gay Association and served on the board. One of the things that bothered me about the Supreme Court ruling recently was that I didn't know where I could put my money. I didn't know when I was going to be discriminated against. I didn't know who had an attitude or bias against me, and it made me very angry. I had a personal experience when my partner Mary Lou, who passed away not long ago from breast cancer, when we were finally allowed to get married, we walked over to James and Williams and we saw a pride flag, a little window decal on their window. And we knew that we could go into that store and we could talk about our relationship with the salesperson, we could talk about our plans that we were getting married and that we were there to pick out rings. And we knew that we weren't going to be judged, we knew that we weren't going to be turned away. And so when this Supreme Court ruling came out, saying that a Colorado web designer could refuse the business of gay and lesbian people who were planning to get married, even before she had a web-based business, I felt that it was necessary to ask our allies, our business allies, to let me know where it would be safe for me to shop. And so I approached the BDC, I approached Mayor Lavero with the idea, and I was so pleased with the efforts by the Berwyn Development Corporation to not only invite my idea, but also invite members of the community to come to the BDC, to meet members of the BDC, to discuss the issue, and then work on ideas that we could present to the business community that would show their support and allow us to show them our support of their business. So this campaign, this project, the Welcome to Berwyn, the Live, Love, and Shop in Berwyn, was a wonderful, wonderful collaboration of not only regular people that we see involved in the city, functionings of the city all the time, but many new residents who joined us in discussing ideas and plans for this. And it broadened the outreach of the BDC, and it made everyone feel that they could come to the BDC with their ideas. So I'm very thankful for working with you, and thank you for the time spent on this idea.
Thank you, Marge. And truly, we thank you because there's many of us in this room, in general and not, that stand on your shoulders for years of being a steward and being a champion of gay rights. With that, I ask the City Council, city leaders, to consider approving the logo as presented in your packet. As we can move forward with an approval, the logo will be twofold. One will be stickers that businesses can put into their particular businesses or their facilities, wherever they choose, and also a yard sign that residents and other business owners can also participate in that manner. Should also be noted that this particular campaign was totally funded with non-taxpayer dollars through grants and other entertainment and arts type of initiatives that or dollars that we received. So we ask respectfully that you approve so that we can move forward and do the second phase of the campaign. Thank you.
Motion?
As a proud gay alderman, I will make the motion to approve the Always Welcome initiative and thank Clerk Paul for pushing this through, the BDC, Bungalow, and my partner Joseph for moving this initiative forward.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Aaronella, to concur with the recommendation of using the Berwyn City logo on the Always Welcome initiative, as brought forward by Clerk Paul, the Berwyn Development Corporation, Bungalow, and Joseph Mondragon. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you. Item E2, please.
Item E2 is a communication from the Berwyn Township requesting city services and alley closure for their Sunday market events.
I'll make a motion to approve the Berwyn Township's Sunday markets and send this communication to City Services for assistance.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Roywood to approve the Berwyn Township City event for 8/27 and send it to the departments for assistance. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. There's several dates in there. Is E3 different dates, March?
It's a different type of event. It is a
Okay.
different date.
All right. Motion carried. Item E3 then.
E3 is a communication from Berwyn Township regarding their September Resource Fair event requesting alley closure and city services.
I'll make a motion to approve the Berwyn Township Community Resource Fair, send this communication to City Services for assistance.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Roywood to approve the Community Resource Fair for Berwyn Township for September 9th and send it to the city departments for city services. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item G1, please.
G1 is a communication from the clerk seeking ratification of minor changes to the resolution number 0808-2023-01 adopted on August 8th.
Be my motion to concur with Clerk Paul and correct the Scrivener's error to ratify resolution supporting Class 7C real estate tax assessment application by J.J. Faust Properties for a certain real estate property located at 6631 Ogden Avenue for the City of Berwyn, County of Cook, and the State of Illinois.
Second.
Motion by Fate, seconded by Lennon, to correct the Scrivener's error and ratify the resolution 08082023-01 for the Class C classification for J.J. Faust Properties, 6631 Ogden Avenue. All those in favor, on the call of the roll.
Lennon.
Aye.
Roywood.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Aaronella.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
6 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J1, please.
Item J1 is a communication from Alderman Roywood requesting a block party approval for the 3800 block of Lombard Avenue.
I am asking for an approval for a combined block party between Berwyn and Cicero residents on the 3800 block of Lombard, which will take place on August 27th. Cicero approved the request contingent on an approval by Berwyn City Council.
Second.
Motion by Roywood, seconded by Lennon, to concur and approve the combined block party on Lombard, 3800 block between Berwyn and Cicero Towns for August 27, 2023. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item J1, please.
J1 is a communication from City Attorney Bertucca regarding case 19 WC 011762.
Be my motion to concur with City Attorney Bartuca and settle case 19 WC 011762 in the amount of $25,000 based on City Council authority in executive session.
Second.
Motion by Fate, seconded by Lennon, to concur with City Attorney Bertucca and settle the captioned workman's comp case for $25,000 based on authority granted in executive session. All those in favor, on the call of the roll.
Lennon.
Aye.
Roywood.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Aaronella.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
6 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J3, please.
J3 is a communication from Chief Semaglia regarding the collections for July 2023.
I move that we accept this communication from Police Chief Samaglia regarding the revenue collections from July as informational.
Second.
Motion by Leja, seconded by Fate, to consider the communication as informational. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item J4, please.
J4 is a communication from City Administrator Siaba Green regarding a lease extension with American Tower.
I move that we concur with the staff recommendation that City Council authorize City Administration to execute an extension of the cell tower lease for our firehouse and American Tower.
Second.
Motion by Leja, seconded by Carmichael, to concur with City Administrator Green and authorize the execution of the extension of the cell tower lease for the North Firehouse with American Tower, affix the necessary signatures and place it on its way to passage. All those in favor on the call of the roll.
Lennon?
Aye.
Roywood?
Aye.
Leisure?
Aye.
Pate?
Aye.
Aaronella?
Aye.
Carmichael?
Aye.
6 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J5, please.
J5 is a communication from Gil Pena regarding an August 21st Realty of Chicago event.
I motion to approve the request from Realty of Chicago to host their annual backpack giveaway, which took place on Monday, August 21st, 2023.
Second.
Motion by Roywood, seconded by Leja, to approve the backpack giveaway for Realty of Chicago, which occurred on this past Monday, August 21st. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Consent agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, second by Aaronella, to approve the consent agenda as presented. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Alderman at committee meetings. Alderman Lennon.
I'm calling a Budget and Finance Committee meeting for September 5th at 6 PM.
Alderman Roywood.
Call the chair.
Alderman Leja.
Call of the chair.
Alderman Fate.
Call the chair.
Alderman Aaronella.
Call the chair.
Alderman Carmichael.
Call the chair, motion to adjourn?
Second.
Motion adjourned by Carmichael, second by Aaronella. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you.